staff representing the Northwood Campus, the Elyria High School ROTC, Ann Schloss, Superintendent of Elyria Schools, and special guests, including the parents and son of Sergeant Daniel Shepard. We are here today to rededicate the Memorial Rock for their son. With a few opening words, I would like to introduce you to our Superintendent, Ann Schloss.
Thank you very much, and welcome to this wonderful celebration. I've been here long enough to know that there's probably a person we should thank. Denise Hess was always a big part of these celebrations at Windsor, and I always marveled in what the team did. But today is a very special day. Obviously, we want to thank all the veterans. I know we have some in the audience, but especially Daniel Shepard's family for just the ultimate sacrifice that was paid by him, and I know his family. We do something very special at graduation, and we started a couple years ago, and I know there's a significance in the military with a challenge coin. And we started giving our seniors a challenge coin to mark the journey they're going to embark on, their perseverance, and just letting them know that they're still and always will be part of the Pioneer family. So today we wanted to give Danny, I was told to call him Danny Shepard, Sergeant Daniel Shepard's son, a challenge coin. Your dad was and always will be a part of the Pioneer family, and we want you to know, even though you're a Bulldog, he told me he went to Olmsted Falls, you're also a part of the Pioneer family for life. So thank you and welcome everyone, and thank you, Mary, for the ceremony.
Thank you, Ann. And now I'd like to introduce to you Mike Pazinski, who is the principal of Northwood Middle School.
I'm one of the principals. Thank you all for coming here today, and thank you especially. I don't know if we can say the word celebration, more of a dedication for someone who was taken from us far too soon. It is human nature to forget, unless it is that close to you that you will always remember. The Shepherd family will always remember. And there hasn't been a day that's gone by that Daniel has not entered their thoughts. The stone that's going to be placed outside today was at the old Northwood in the courtyard, so it was not seen as much. The point of this stone is to remember him. Remember the sacrifice. I'm going to say that a lot. Remember the sacrifice. Taken from us far before his time. There will be a rock out there commemorating his sacrifice. And let's have that serve as a permanent reminder for us of those that fight for us, whom we don't even know, who we never got a chance to know. Family will go out. Mrs. Large, Mariah Large, who is part of the Ohio Army National Guard, she will place the sign. The rock will be carried by Master Sergeant retired Eric Francis and Master Sergeant retired John Wallace. We thank them for their service and for them being here today helping us remember the sacrifice. This day could not have happened if it weren't for Mrs. Karlovec, Mrs. Boyce, Mr. Lewis, Elaine Darrow, and I can go on and on and on. One of you was holding a poster out there, and it said, not just today, but every day. Let's remember the sacrifice every day. Thank you.
So now I'd like to give you a little history behind the rock. We are here today to rededicate the memorial rock for Sergeant Daniel Shepherd. Daniel was a student at the old Northwood Junior High, which is now Northwood Middle School. After graduating from high school in 2000, he became a member of the United States Army. He was assigned to the 1st Battalion, 16th Infantry Regiment, 1st Brigade, 1st Infantry Division, based out of Fort Riley, Kansas. In September 2003, he was deployed to Iraq. Shortly before his return home in 2004, he was killed when his vehicle was hit by a homemade bomb. To honor Daniel's memory, a memorial rock was commissioned to honor him. The memorial rock was originally in the courtyard at the old Northwood Middle School on Gulf Road. When the school was closed, our custodian, Terry Lewis, wanted to make sure that the rock was not left behind and would continue to honor Daniel's memory. With the help of members of the Elyria School Maintenance Department and grounds crew, the rock was transported to the new Northwood Campus and, believe it or not, has been housed in the custodial area for the last 3 years. Today, we finally have the honor of placing the rock in a new garden area near the entrance to the middle school. We would like to thank Terry Lewis and his wife Catalina Lewis for the plants that grace the garden area, to Randy Alheit from the Maintenance Department for moving a lot of topsoil and mulch to the site, as well as Terry and his stepdaughter and former Northwood student Elaine Darrow for planting the garden. We hope that the memory of Sergeant Daniel Shepherd and his service to our country will be remembered by all who see the rock in its new home, the Northwood Campus.